Hello, good morning, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? All right. So we got to finish cutting out the rest of these prints. So we're going to get that done first thing. And then we can get started. I know. So boring. Okay. All righty. That one. That is the only thing I hate about this cutter. Things get caught on that wire. Okay, I hate the blade too, you know. What can I say? All right. All right, so let's see what's going on in the world. Let's see. I went out last night. It was Drunk Driver Palooza. And I think we figured out the system. So what happens is when we first log in, and I have to tell you, we have a 5.0 customer satisfaction and a 92% acceptance rate and a 100% on-time delivery to the correct address. So we get premium deliveries, which is to say that we get ones that have bigger ticket values. If there's 2 drivers in an area and a $10 delivery comes in, if our numbers are higher, we get the delivery. But we have figured out that they start off by screwing us. Our first delivery of the night, every dang time, is like $10 or $12, but it's 15 to 20 miles for the delivery. Takes us way out of our area, and then it takes us forever to get back into our area. So we end up losing at least one delivery. Now, the thing is you can't decline them. If you decline a delivery, you lose your preference treatment. So we try not to not accept as many deliveries as possible. Well, last night, our first delivery was $14. And it was a pickup at one of these virtual restaurants. And then drive it across town. So we took the first delivery. We drove it across town. We delivered it. At what we are both hoping was the correct address. Because for some reason, these people had a street address that was actually the back of their house, where the garage was. No place to leave the food. It's literally just a garage door and a trash can. And then we drove around the house and it was a different street name. So we don't know if it actually got to the right place or not. We're hoping it did. Okay. Trash. All right. We have our images cut. Excuse me. So let's get this down. Let's use that. Use that. Those. I want to use that. I just don't know where. Okay. Get that out. That. We'll keep some of this out. Some of that. All right. All righty. Okay, so let's take a look. I don't know. I still don't know what to do with this page. All right, so now we have to contend with, we still have this and this to do. Don't know what we're doing here. What the problem is I don't really have any little things. You know, like little images that work here. Good afternoon, Miss Francis. Are you trying to break yourself?
Oh, I hurt my fingers. Got them stuck between the chair, seat, and the mess.
So,
Yep.
I think it needs a piece of washi. Let's take a look. Nope. Nothing out of here. All right, let's see. Anything in here? That's a possible maybe. That's a possible maybe. That's a possible maybe. Let's take a look in here. I don't think so. We'll look. Blood of my enemies? No. Okay. Yep, I'm going to go with there's nothing in that one that I want to use. Let's take a look in here. I need like some kind of giant thing where I can see all of my washi at once, To see if I can get hubby to figure something out. Wall o washi tape. To be honest, that's a possible maybe too. Okay. Should we just look at the last one just for giggles? Nothing. Nothing that strikes my fancy in here. Okay. We're not getting out the big one. We're not doing it. I refuse. Okay. So.
Excuse me.
I'm going to ixnay that. That's in the running. Definitely in the running. Still in the running. It's going to be this one. All right. Maybe. I don't know. I still have one other one I want to look at over here. Nope. It's going to be that one. Carla! Hi, honey. How's the foot? Okay, let's. Oh, any idea why it swelled? Like, did they give you a reason? I don't care. I can wear shoes. Ah. So no reason. Let's find Bonnie. There he is. Boy, I did cut that one close. Inflammation. Well, that's a catch-all phrase. All right. See, I think that makes it totally better. Just the feet. That doesn't make sense. Got to figure this out. All right, what are we going to do here? Don't know. Hi, Christine. Oh. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I'm like still trying to wake up. I overslept this morning. Oh. I'd have worn my bathrobe. Just, I'm just saying, to complete the ensemble. Or I would have gone out wearing my bathrobe. All right. So last night was the night of the drunks. Like, I don't understand it, okay? It's not like it was a weekend, you know? So it's Wednesday night, middle of the week. So Amy and I are out there. Very first delivery we go on. Not only is it across town, but there's a guy in a car in front of us, just plowed. Like, Amy's like, we're driving down the street and Amy's like, I'm scared. Don't get too close to him. Because the guy was weaving in and out of the bike lane, and finally the road opened up to 3 lanes and there was nobody coming and there was nobody over here. So finally I was able to go, speed up and go around him, but he made us a little nervous. Day drinking is possible. Yoga pants and a long t-shirt, that's a daily outfit around here. Except not right now. We're under excessive heat warnings. Which is to say, it's freaking hot. If Vegas issues a heat warning, it's hot. So there was that one. And then we're driving down the road. We turn a corner. And there's some guy right in the middle of he's taking his out the middle. And not like, oh, I came over and made a turn or something and I'm in the, no, like he went about a half a mile like that. And we're like, okay, I guess he's taking his half out the middle. And then the last one was the best. There's It's a shopping center where the Joann's is here. And it's called Best in the West. It's got a lot of big stores in it. Ulta, uh, Best Buy, DSW, Joann's, Marshalls. I mean, it's big, okay? And it's a strip mall, but it's a big strip mall. And in the front of the parking lot, they have a McDonald's and an Applebee's, Pier 88, a Mexican cantina, big gas station, mega store thing. And it is frequently what they call a hot zone because it has so many restaurants. And that McDonald's is really popular. So we went out to make a delivery and we came back and I was like, okay, where's the hot zone? She's like, oh, well, looks like it's over there by Applebee's. And I said, okay. So we drove down and we pulled into the parking lot. And I looked at her and I said, this is not a good sign. She says, what? I said, there's like 3 drivers parked in this parking lot, which tells me that, you know, it's a hot zone, but there's no orders. And shush, Carla. But you have humidity. We don't. So we're sitting there and we got an order. And so we do all the stuff that we need to do. And I go to pull out. And the way that this shopping center is, the way that it's situated, is it's right off the freeway. And when you come off the freeway, there's a light right there that goes into the shopping center, or you can turn left or right. And somebody came off the freeway, came down the street into the parking lot and parked. Like they stopped their car, put it in park, and passed out right there in the middle of the driveway. Get him, Francis. Put a do not disturb on your door. Blame it on menopause. They will stay away like you have the plague. Having a menopause moment, go away. Trust me, nobody wants to get near that. They'll be like, oh, hell no. She menopausal up in there. Let's go. Get out. So we dealt with a bunch of drunks last night. It was kind of one of those nights. And I had just pretty much I had just had it. We had one delivery, it took us down the street from here, and nothing was happening. So I told Amy, I said, just shut it down. I'm not going to drive across town for another $3 because that's all it was. It was big deliveries that were huge hauls. And Amy gets anxious if we get anywhere near the strip because we have gotten caught up in that before where we've gotten orders on the strip. And it is not something we want to do. They're usually $4 or $5 orders. But if you've ever been to Vegas, when you go into a casino, the parking garage is on this side. The hotel is on this side. In the middle is the casino. And it's not a straight shot. They put restaurants and things in so that you have to walk around in circles. It is designed so that you go, oh, screw it, and you play a machine. And then you can't go upstairs because almost all of the casinos have key entry. You have to have a door key to get on the elevator. So we can't go upstairs. And so we end up arguing with people who don't want to come downstairs to get their food because they're paying for delivery and they want it delivered to their room. The valet staff and the hold on, I'm trying to get this back in here, fighting with me. The concierge, they don't want to take food up. Room service doesn't want to take up food because it's not from their restaurants. So we end up arguing basically via text with the guests who are like, well, just get on the elevator when somebody else does. It doesn't work like that. They want to see your key. And a lot of them now, the elevators have gotten to the point where when you get in, you have to insert your key and it automatically pings your floor. So that you know, the elevator only goes to your floor. So we're like, no. Still not sure what we're doing here. But at least we're getting somewhere with this. And this. So, no. All right, let's move on because I'm tired of looking at that stuff. Let's see. There it is. I got it right there. Sticky spot. But it's like these people that come in and stay here, they don't realize that we can't get up there. But the thing is we have to park. We have to pay for parking. There's like the hotels have not caught up. And I get it. It's because they don't want outside food. They want you to order food from restaurants in the casino. So they're not going to make it easy for the delivery drivers. So either I drop Amy off and she has to go into the casino herself, walk all the way across the casino to the room, to the rooms, then reach out to the person, wait for them to come down, get their food, go back up, argue with them the whole time. And then, you know, for her to come back out. Most places do not have a place I can sit and park. So I end up having to drive around 4 or 5 loops while I'm waiting for her. And then she comes out and gets upset. You know, she's panicking because she doesn't see me. So she doesn't know where to go. Because I'm like, well, I'll pick you up back here and she'll be okay. And I'm like driving in circles. And it's not like she panics, but she doesn't like crowds. She does not like big groups of people. This is not a comfortable situation for her. So trying to get, a delivery done there, it doesn't work. So I have to end up parking. And then most places on the strip now charge for parking. If you're more than 15 minutes, and it takes at least 30 minutes to walk to the hotel through the casino and back, especially when you go in and you don't know where the hotel tower is. There's no tips. They're $5 at best, $5 deliveries. Most of them are $2-3. And it takes us an hour to go do it. I have to park, get out, go with her. We have to walk through the casino. Get to the hotel area. Nobody helps you as far as reaching the person. And the thing is these people order food, and then when you call them back, it comes through on a New York number. They're expecting a Vegas number, but it comes through on a New York number because it goes through the company. And so they don't answer the phone, and it's just a pain in the butt. So yeah, so Amy does not like crowds. She does not like, the casino's too much for her. It's sensory overload. You have to understand, she's, she was a military kid, only child. So she never really had to experience large groups. She didn't make a lot of friends because her dad moved frequently. So for her, it's kind of she gets a little panicky if it's too busy. And I'm not saying, that she's terrified, but it does make her uncomfortable, and I don't want her to be uncomfortable. So when we get into that situation where we have, a delivery in that type of a space, I go with her. And it ends up costing us money to deliver the food to these people. Because we either lose time, well, we definitely lose time. We lose time going. We lose money because we're not making tips or anything while we're out there. And it is definitely not a win-win situation, I need this die. Where is it? That one. So we try to avoid the strip, and if we get close to it, I'm telling you, she gets a little nervous. We're not going to the strip, are we? We're not going to the strip, are we? No. She's getting better, though, because she's learning how to read the app. I'm going to look. I have some other tags. I want to see if I can find some smaller ones, but, other than these, maybe a little bigger. Hold on. Why is this always in the way, no matter where I put it? It's always in the way.
Ginger dragon's over there. She's like, I'm laying in front of it.
All right, here we go. Kids florals. No. Memory decks. See if I have any fun. No. Absolutely not. Nope.
Bye, Michelle.
Is trouble here?
If Michelle is trouble, then trouble's here.
Yes, she's trouble. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got.
Water before the heat set in.
That one. That one. Okay. So we have other tags. We got these. I think that one will work. We have these. I'm pretty sure this little stamp one will work. We have these we haven't even tried yet. Right there. I think that one will work. And then these ones. So let me get these out of the way real quick. I'm just going to put these in the pin. Close this up and get it out of the way. Let's get the small cutter out and we'll cut some tags. Hi, Michelle. All right, so I saved out some paper that we could use for this. Let me just grab it out of here. Okay. We'll get something out of that. And that. Okay. Plates. Okay. All right. I have a brand new set of plates, but I'm trying to see how long these are going to last. All right. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to get this out. Well, I guess we're going to do the test cut on these. Because I have not used these yet.
Oh.
All right. So we have that one. We have this one. So it's two small ones. We'll be okay with those. Let's put these away real quick. Because I don't want to contend with them. And let's get this one out because this one's cute. All right, we have these. So we have 5 here that we can cut. I'm sure I have more, but this is what I grabbed, you know? All right. Skizzers. Let's see, what can we cut out of this? Well, we can cut one of those. That works. Here we go. Okay. 1. This is a great way to use up scraps, by the way. Ugh. All right, so this one's really thin. So I am going to cut another one to go on the back of it. And then this one as well. There we go. Grab it, pull it through. I love the way this thing shoots across the room. I shot it at Amy one time. She was out here at her desk. She was sitting over there. And I was cutting something. I don't remember what it was, but I was cutting something. And it literally flew across the room. She was like, I can't believe you're shooting things at me. I was like, let that be a lesson to you. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, it's I got no place to hide over here. You know, I'm in my zone, man. All right. I know this is bad, but Amy and I do it all the time. We go to restaurants, and sometimes we end up in restaurants that we've never been in before. And we get there, and she goes in and she gets the food, and she comes out, and she goes, we're never eating here. Excuse me? some girl with dreadlocks and no gloves was messing with the food. And then the guy that handed it to me was high. All right, I guess we're not eating there. Or it smells funny. That's a personal favorite. It smells in there. Okay, we're not eating there. All right, so we're going to cut more out as we need them, but for right now, I'm just going to take these little ones, just put them in a pile right there, and I'm going to put the cases off of here, off the side. That way I don't, Okay. Everybody move over. I got to bring the book back. Stop. Okay. Get the book out of the way. There we go. We got some tags. Got some little tags. Okay, where are we? Here we go. All right. So we have some little tags. This one I probably could have done the bigger one. And I may still. But I have this one too, and I want to. It's just thin paper. So I'm going to stick this down to here and then cut it, trim it out. And probably use that somewhere. I'm not sure. Probably in here as opposed to. So let's get that done. Oh, I'm telling you. There are some places that, you're just like, oh my God, it smells so good. And then there's some that you're just like, what the hell was that? And like, it stinks, but they're not even vegan or anything. It just smells bad. Like that restaurant where the girl wanted to touch my hair, that thing's a crapshoot. Some days, depends on what their special is. Some days it smells really nice in there. And some days it's like, oh my God, let me get out of here. It smells like dirty sweat socks. And the real thing with that place is that they serve vegetarian, vegan, what the hell are they called? The people that only eat fish and chicken. They serve like a variety in there. So then they have 3 kitchens, 3 kitchen areas. Because of that. And so it's always like, it smelled bad. No, some days you go in and it's fantastic. But some days you go in there and you're like, oh, really? Really? All right, let's pick a color. And we're going to go with that one. Janice. Ugh. And I'm still trying to find, a good Chinese restaurant. Because I used to have one and it closed down. It never reopened after COVID. And so now, I'm on the hunt for a really good Chinese restaurant. I have a place I will eat Chinese, but it's not the best Chinese, It's like, it's okay. And then there's this one Greek place. Amy and I go by it all the time. And we're always like, oh, we got to try that. It smells so good. Every time we pick up there. We have never remembered to go in there. And when we do finally remember to go in there, it's closed. We're like, son of a. But see, here's the thing. We used to have a place here that we went to get our tzatziki sauce and stuff. Like, I used to go in there and get kebabs and things, and we loved that place. It was so good. Well, they sold it. And the new people, El Saco. And here's what they do here. And this is the thing that gets me. For some reason in Vegas, most of the restaurants are owned and operated by Hispanics. And that's fantastic. Great. But the thing is that they put that pepper salt stuff on everything they cook. And if you don't like it, you either have to catch them to, and not do it, or you're going to get it on everything, on your fries, on your sandwich, on everything. And I don't like that stuff. And it's not that I don't like the spice, because I don't have a problem with spices. I just don't like my food to all taste like one thing. And, so we used to have this place where we would go to get, our kebabs and tzatziki sauce and they sold it. And now they put that Mexican seasoning on everything. And so the last time we went in there, we didn't know that they had sold it because it looked exactly the same. And they made our food and we took it home and we ate it. It was, and I called them to complain and found out that they had just bought the business. Well, they did the same thing with the cheesesteak place we liked. We used to go to this cheesesteak place, and it was fantastic. Then I went in one day, and I noticed that the tables were different. And the atmosphere was a little different. And so I ordered our sandwiches, and I told them not to put any of that stuff on them. And the food was not the same quality. The meat was lower quality. It was a cheesesteak, and the cheese wouldn't melt. You know, that kind of thing. And come to find out, they sold the business, and somebody else bought it. And now, you know, they have crappy food. But that's kind of the norm here. It's like somebody starts a business, they make a good business out of it, then they sell it, and the people that buy it completely change it. There was a place here called Pops. And we used to drive up there to get that food. And it was like a 20-minute drive to get it where we used to live. 20, 25 minutes. We'd go up there. Oh, I'd order an Italian. It would come on a fresh roll. That you couldn't even close it. It had so much stuff in it. You could get any kind of cheesesteak you want, pizza cheesesteak, mushroom cheesesteak, Italian cheesesteak. You could get a cheesesteak, a chicken cheesesteak. You could get a chicken and mushroom. Any combination that you wanted. Okay? Fantastic. The line for this place was always 15, 20 people deep. And you would go up and talk to the guy who was cooking your sandwich. Hey, yeah, I need this, and this. And could you cook that separate because I'm allergic to mushrooms? Yeah, sure, no problem. And your sandwiches were done and you'd walk out the door. Well, not anymore. They sold it. The new people that bought it everything. They pre-cook the meat. So when you walk in, they just like dip it out of a well full of pre-cooked steak. They throw it on the grill to heat it up, add whatever you want to it, and move it down the line. But it always gets that pepper seasoning stuff on it. It's gross. Gross. Yeah, so, you know. But doing this, we find all these little tiny restaurants, and Amy cracks me up because she goes in to pick up the food. She always comes back out and goes, we can eat there. Okay. We shall add it to the list. This is an Amy-approved restaurant. Oh. I don't know that I like this page, so we're working it. We're gonna see. Well, I mean, almost every restaurant you go to has roaches. There's just really not a lot you can do about it. Um, it is whether or not they are doing some type of abatement, trying to keep them to a minimum. Um, that is, where you run into that situation. Like, are they trying to keep the restaurant clean, or do they just not give a crap? And open anyway is kind of a I don't give a crap. All right. All right. Nothing like a screw you, All right. So I'm going to be cutting some more small tags because I do need them for a couple of different places in both journals, actually, both sections of this two portion journal. So we're going to be cutting some of those. Some more of those, which I will cut off camera because nobody needs to sit here and watch me cut tags, especially not little tags. Let's see what we got. Alrighty, here's what we got. I have this month's project challenge, which is to make a cluster using some buttons or a button. I have them from Arlene, Carla, Sash, Christine, and Sabrina. I don't have any others. If you've posted one, let me know. I got a message from Mary M. last night. If you know Mary and her son, just kind of keep them in your thoughts. She had some time off from work and, really realistically couldn't afford that. So, finances are a little rough. So I think she's turning her internet off for a month or two. So, just if you think about her, just think about her positive. Okay. That way, she gets some positive energies. Let's see. What do we got going on? We have today's the 13th. We are going to be live again tomorrow morning, and then nothing on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to be doing the feud. Monday, we're going to be doing the video for Monday is some book wrapped tags. Easy peasy stuff. That's it, though. That's all I got going on. How is that possible? All right. So, yeah, and it's just her, and she takes care of her son, and he's on the spectrum, and so it's just her, and lots of bills. So, if you think about her, send her some positive energy, okay? That's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna take a nap at some point because I do not want to be dragging butt at 12:30 in the morning trying to make deliveries. So I'm going to get a nap today. Right. That is all I have. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button for me, subscribe, give me a thumb one way or the other. I don't care. Either way, it's interaction. If you want to know what I got going on, check out the community tab here. Go down to the description box below. Look at all the links that are down there. That'll take you over to my Facebook group where we do some other fun stuff. And that's it. that's going to do it. Till I see you guys again, stay well, my friends. Bye-bye.